Streetbeefs Scrapyard. We ain't gotta act hard. Sasquatch back, y'all. We flipping like a flash car. Guns down, gloves up, or shut up. That part. Guns down, gloves up, or shut up. That part. Streetbeefs Scrapyard. We ain't gotta act hard. Sasquatch back, y'all. We flipping like a flash car. Guns down, gloves up, or shut up. That part. Guns down, gloves up, or shut up. That part.
What's going on, everybody? We're back for Scraptalk. How y'all doing tonight?
We're doing good. I think Viking, you're muted, Viking. Unmute yourself.
Viking.
I know. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How everybody else doing?
Awesome.
I'm living.
It's fight week, so things get hectic.
Yep, for real.
Heard it.
Bang, bang, bang.
Y'all ready? Are you fighting this week, Viking?
Oh, fuck yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kickboxing, bruh.
Oh yeah. You're fighting fucking
kickboxing. I'm about to show off my skills.
That move.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna be a good fight.
It's a good competitor, so you know I wanna. That's his realm. He went to my realm last time. We did boxing, and now I'm going to his realm, and about to do my kickboxing. You feel me?
Yeah. Watch out for those knees, man.
I know. I'm gonna push myself. Hey. So what's the rules in this kickboxing? There's no knees.
Well, I mean, you can knee to the body, but
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's all that fool do. He's gonna knee the fuck out of your body.
Yeah, but how you gonna knee your body without clinching?
I mean, you can
You could, but it's more of a clinch game.
True. You're right. Like he's more and more tired. He can't clinch in kickboxing.
Yeah, he's gonna be clinching a lot for sure. Made me want to elbow the shit out of him.
Yeah. So you're gonna need a decent ref for that. Gonna need a decent ref for that one.
He actually messaged me just about an hour ago, and he was asking a little bit about it, and I said we can't do So I've actually had more than just you talk about the 5 rounds. We got so many people signed up for this event Saturday that we can absolutely not do 5-round fights. We've never had over 90 signups before. So 3 rounds, that's the best we can do. I mean, he's okay with it, so
all right.
You guys could always run it back if you guys really want a 5-rounder.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready for it. It don't matter if it's 5 or 3, but we're gonna do 3. Let's get it popping.
It's gonna be a fun day.
Hey, but what? Name a couple other matchups.
How about I name them all? I'll name all the ones that I got matched up for Saturday.
Diesel.
My bad.
Our new host.
Diesel.
Half naked Diesel. I thought we had a new host.
God damn it. I thought he was a guest host. Like, goddamn.
So
yeah, for real, ain't no wrong with that.
My bad. I got kicked out and I had to come back in, and it just threw me right in.
Oh,
Ben, you can join us easily. If we don't got fucking Lynn, you can join us.
All right.
Hey, but anyway, what's the matchups?
So, like I said, we got 90 people.
Oh, somebody was hating.
Really important that we match people up ahead of time so we can get in with the fights and get things rolling. While people are still Flex is matching people up. So here's who I got so far. So first off, if he shows up, we got Razor versus John Eds 33. Now this is a beef fight.
John Eds 33.
Razor was in the chat room, the fighter chat, and him and John Eds got into it. Now they fought before, so this would be a rematch. But this is more of a beef fight this time. John Eds called him out. Razor is like, well, I don't know if I'm going to show up to the fights. So, I mean, John Eds will be there. So, John Eds will be fighting. But I don't necessarily know if he'll be fighting Razor. But that's who he's scheduled to fight. So, it'll be boxing.
And that happened in the sparring chat? Their whole beef happened in the sparring chat?
It didn't happen. I don't know if John Eds is in the sparring chat. He's in the fighter chat.
It's like, how did I miss that beef?
I don't know.
Okay, continue.
They were going back.
Ugly motherfucker.
Like, I would have been reacting to all that.
Hey, what's up?
Continue.
want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat, except for Pussy King. We ain't gonna say nothing to him.
Pussy King.
Pussy King. Ugly ass boy. I keep going, Steve. Go ahead.
Okay. I got now she's coming all the way from Virginia. She's fought the West Coast and Virginia. Her name's Silent but Deadly, and she originally was scheduled to fight Volkova, but rumor has it Volkova won't be showing up. So I changed the fight to a new fighter, Moneybag Yaya.
Moneybag Yaya.
Yeah, she was a former college state wrestler, but I made this fight boxing for her first fight, and hopefully in the future we can get her some. I want to really see what she can do in MMA, so I think she's going to be back after this. We got Disney Princess versus the Devastator. Disney Princess is a new fighter. She's local to us. This is a boxing match, and Devastator has actually fought before. She was the first female fight that she was the first female fight that the Scrapyard ever had. So if
no,
up,
I have horrible memory.
Yeah, she fought her best friend. It was like
I remember.
Yeah. So we got her back.
So, which one is it? Is the one who like challenged, or is it the friend who just accepted?
It's the one that challenged.
Okay, that's cool.
So that's boxing. Next, we got. I'm gonna say we got two main events on this fight card, but one of them, King Kai versus Crazy Legs kickboxing.
Hey,
yeah. This one you already know.
Is
this a title fight?
What? No.
No.
It shouldn't be because I don't know what he's coming in. I don't know what I'm coming in. It's not gonna be 75 or whatever the hell you were thinking of. So
it won't be under 75.
It will be under 75, but what title are you trying to put it under?
170 kickboxing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be 170.
But there's a fight.
I'm gonna be
but you don't. You can be underweight. I don't care if you're underweight.
Yeah,
you just can't
holding 170. Holding 170 title fight just puts a target on my fight for other big niggas to challenge me. I'm trying to fight smaller people.
Yeah.
So if it's fucking 150,
damn it, crazy. I'm just trying to give you a title fight.
I'm trying to not fight big niggas anymore. There's people my size I can fight.
Okay. I'll tell you what. After this one, we'll look at the 155 title. How about
there
that?
You go. There you go.
All right. And we got these two made this matchup themselves, so I had nothing to do with this, but it's Comedian versus Chongo in boxing. Then we got our co-main event, our other half of our main event, and that's Batman Smooth versus Viking Warrior. This is for kickboxing title that Viking Warrior currently has. So
let's go.
Yeah.
Real champ over here. Real champ. I fight. I don't sit around and call people out and wait and try to bully people. No, I don't do all that. I just do my job and stay cute. Yes, I do.
Man, I feel like there's something behind all this.
Man, ugly motherfuckers on the chat. All right, man, let's just go ahead and blow it in. All right, go ahead. Run that shit, Diesel. Run it.
Run the shit, Diesel.
Run it.
In the world of street beefs, warriors are forged in the heat of battle. But now, a new challenge arises. The East Coast fighters are coming to invade the West Coast branch. East meets West in an epic showdown of strength, skill, and determination. One group comes to conquer, the other is defending their turf. When two mighty forces collide, destruction is the only outcome. Who will emerge victorious? Whose flag will wave triumphantly in the wind? Street Beefs West Coast presents the East Coast Invasion.
Yabba dabba.
Hey.
That was cool. I see it. Who made that?
So anyway, you know who I'm representing, the Scrapyard. We gonna be up in there whooping ass and taking motherfuckers back to where they motherfucking from. Cause I don't give a damn where they from or what they about. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is do me. And that is do my best to be my best and whoop some motherfucking ass. You feel me? That's all I can do. Hey, but at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we ain't gonna drop no names. We ain't gonna get nobody no shine right now. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they ain't nobody, and nobody need to know about them until they get beat up, and then they can figure out about them. You feel me?
Well,
and that's just what it
you
is.
about to fight 619?
I'm about to fight somebody else. He a bunt. His name is Pussy King. So look up Pussy King on Street Beefs. You're gonna find him. Pussy King. Look him up on Street Beefs. You're gonna find his punk ass. He fought Venom Black and he got dropped with a he got beat the shit out of. He was on the ground crying and screaming, "My ribs! My ribs!" It was the funniest shit I've ever saw, bro. Like this guy is really like a joke, but he's trying to poke at me like he gonna beat up the Viking warrior. I don't fucking see it, bro. I don't care about no Pussy Kings. You know what I'm saying? I'm Viking warrior, baby. I take motherfucking land. I'm not playing around. Get the fuck out of here with that Pussy King shit. I don't play that. So at the end of the day, no more talking. That dude ain't gonna get no play over here. None. Yeah. Next subject.
God damn it. Sounds like a fun ass day for you.
I'm focused on kickboxing right now. That's all I'm focused on is kickboxing and whooping ass and kickboxing. And then on to the next after that. You feel me? That's all I could do. I'm focused. I'm ready. I appreciate this guy giving me more determination to do better. And, you know, that's all I can say, man. I don't care about no Pussy Kings, though. I don't care about no Pussy Kings.
Choke. Oh, yeah, well, okay, besides Pussy King, the whole West Coast invasion, let's talk about that shit.
So anyway, yes. So there is going to be some guys from the scrapyard. We're trying to get a little couple more so we can go out there and hold our own thing. Really, my idea of it is trying to get all branches in one house. So yeah, if it got to be the West Coast, then that's what it got to be. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to see all fighters and come together and fight. You know what I'm saying? As one branch and whole. You know what I'm saying? As street beef fighters. Even though we're all different. We're all, you know what I'm saying? We're all separate in a way. But at the same time, we're all under one branch, and that's street beefs. So, you know, if we got to come together right out there in Vegas, then that's what it got to be. You know what I'm saying? And really, I don't care who goes out there. You know what I'm saying? I've been called out. I've been, you know, cyber bullied, all that shit. So, you know, I ain't playing. So, you know,
technical difficulties.
Okay, so it wasn't just me. I can't hear shit.
Yep.
We can kinda.
Yeah.
You're lagging. Got that Walmart.
I'm just driving through a rough area.
Yeah. Hey Viking, why don't you log out and log back in a couple minutes?
Well, anyway, Steve.
I'll log him out.
Go ahead, run it.
Run what?
Hey, you guys go ahead and speak.
You're lagging.
Yeah, we can't.
So
you're lagging. So,
Steve, are you going to be part of this invasion?
Yeah,
it's better come.
I don't know.
Y'all represent. You're the goddamn leader, Steve. Y'all represent.
I heard we were going to have it here. We went down.
They're still coming down.
Well, first come, first serve.
I'm pretty sure they're supposed to come out in July. Yeah.
They're supposed to come out in July, right? Am I correct?
I was talking about the East Coast.
Oh, yeah, East Coast isn't coming. Like we're not even gonna even try to get them come down here. West Coast is coming down there for sure. If we gotta go to the East Coast to fuck up the East Coast, we'll go down there. Like we're not gonna beg them to come down to the West Coast.
I'm not
like,
begging
we'll go
them,
to their,
but they've never been here.
Like if they don't want to come, that's their loss. Like we're doing good over here, and like if we gotta go over there to go mess up their fighters, then we'll go do it. Just go show them that Scrapyard means business. If we gotta go over there, go on their turf and whatever, like we can do that. But that, besides that, West Coast is still coming in July, and like that's gonna be a big ass event because they got some decent fighters.
We'll talk more about that when we have more of an idea. I wanted to get with the West Coast coming up in July, I wanted to get through this event because like I'm not sure how June is going to be, but I know that this is a big one, May 25th. I know July is going to be a big one. So you know, I can focus more on the matchmaking and stuff after this event. Because I'm really not like 100% everybody who's coming out in July yet. You know, I've heard
I have
like
a whole list.
Maybe this person, maybe that person. I know we got
a list of people.
Yeah, right. We do. But I guess I just haven't put any effort into matchmaking yet because I was so focused on getting through this month. So I can focus more on that after this event. But, you know, and then there's also the big one coming up. We're actually invading the UK out in, I believe that's going to be in November, early November. And I wanted to get into this part of it too, because I think we got a couple people in the back, but I'll speak on it first and then I'll bring them on. So you already know, I've mentioned it before. Len's mentioned it. LB3's mentioned it. We got the UK invasion going on. We're flying over. We're bringing 8 fighters. We're fighting fighters from all over the world: Uganda, Nigeria, France, and they're going to be. We're basically headlining the card. The Scrapyard's basically headlining the card because all of our fighters are on the card, and I believe there's only 8 fights. So originally we had 6 fighters, and we had King Kai and Flex's backups, but the promotion has granted them full-on matchups. So everybody that we're bringing with us will be fighting. This is awesome. This promotion's really excited to work with us, and in the future, there's going to be opportunities to go to other places. I heard maybe like Australia, the Caribbean, Africa, as well as them coming here. And so huge opportunity with this. I'm really excited about it. But the one thing I wanted to also bring up was we got another fighter that got asked to fight in the UK, and that is our fighter dad, Matthew Taylor. So he actually got asked before anybody else did. And he's going to be fighting on a separate event. So what it's sounding like is myself, we've got 3 coaches for him. Myself and Coach P are going to be more along the lines of like promotional stuff when we go over there. And Nathan Smith is possibly going to be his coach, training him, getting him ready, and going over to the UK. Now, he started coming out and fighting a couple months back. He fought Drano Doctor last event. Okay. And we're excited to work together with him. And this is going to give us an opportunity to like really see what it's like over there and meet up with some people. I'm excited because we're like tapping into this new audience. Yeah. But the more we work with these people, the more opportunities we'll have for other people also. So
I can see it.
Viking, yep, you've got your matchup all lined up and everything, and we've been doing our coaches meetings, we've been doing our fighter meetings. We're getting it locked into doing training sessions so many times a week in different locations. We're the coaches are going to be myself, Coach White, LB3, and Anomaly. So, Diesel, do we have people in the back waiting?
Yeah, we have Coach White in the back.
So, Anomaly
You'll
may
bring
not.
him on, yeah.
Yeah, Anomaly may not have got the. So let's bring on Coach White. Hey,
Yo, what's up, champs? What's going on?
how you
So,
doing
Coach.
tonight?
All right, man. What's up, guys? What's up?
Uh,
Fried chicken? What's going on?
So Jermaine White is Maliko Goon's coach. He's also coached a couple of the other fighters out in the scrapyard. More recently, Lights Out, and we've chosen him to be part of the whole UK invasion. And I mean, we're excited about this whole thing. How you feeling about it?
Oh, I'm excited, man. I had a chance to go to England when I was a kid for an amateur fight, and my parents didn't let me go because I was gonna miss 2 weeks of school. So they didn't let me go, and I was upset. So I get my chance to go back again. It's just funny how the universe works. So yes, I'm excited. I'm very excited.
I got 2 kids that are bugging the shit out of me that want to go on this trip. I'm like, nah, it's the work trip. It's the work trip.
Yeah. They get
Maybe
their chance because we about to blow this thing, and just mark my words, we gonna blow this stuff up. The scrapyard is about to be worldwide, y'all.
yes, sir.
I know.
Yes.
I didn't watch this game, the fight game change. I remember when UFC, it was almost illegal to watch. Now it's on every channel. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's on regular TV. And boxing, I didn't remember when it was Don King and now it didn't change. So this is the new way. We about to have the new way, and I think we're about to be the ones who's gonna embrace it into the new world. We're gonna bring it in. We're gonna bring it in.
I agree, man. I feel like we're just.
Hey, did you see that Don King? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna
my
say
bad.
I feel the same way, man. Go ahead, Viking.
No, did you see that Don King is coming out with a new promotion? Adrian Bronner and Blair the Flair is fighting on there.
Yeah. He
You know,
signed
that's gonna be a dope
Adrian.
card.
Yes, it is. Don signed Adrian last year. I have my one of my older trainers trained for Don King, trained a lot of Don King's fighters for decades, since the '80s. And he was telling me that he was coming out and he was coming back. So they were trying to get me to turn Malik Ogun pro to get him some fights, and then get him some local fights. Then we bring him on with Don King. But I don't know. I think we do this right here. What we doing? Hold it. Put that on the back burner,
Yeah.
and then because
Yeah.
that same avenue, also, guys. That same avenue, I could bring to the rest of you guys too. So
Okay.
you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Yep. That's
Yeah.
the truth. That's the truth.
Hey, but Don King's been a jinky promoter, so I don't fuck with
Well,
Don King.
I'm gonna tell you
Don
the
King,
truth.
jinky promoter for real.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. All of them are. That's
Yeah.
just
Oh
the
yeah, of
game.
course. That's the game. That's the
Yep.
game.
That's
But
the
at the
game.
end of the
Yep.
day, if
Yeah.
Mike Tyson
I
want to kill you, oh yeah, I can't mess with you.
Oh yeah, what's the name? Don. Mike Tyson beat him up too. That's another thing that a lot of people don't
I
know.
know.
Yep.
I know. I
Mike
know.
beat him up. Zab Judah and his daddy jumped him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they jumped him.
That's
I
what
mean,
he get
because
though. You know.
but
Can't be playing with everybody money, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you
nah,
want your money,
man.
but man, you can't be
Yeah,
playing with people money like that.
right. But one good thing about it, he does make you rich. But once you're rich, he robs you.
Yeah.
He robs you.
Facts.
So this is how it
Facts.
goes. Friends with Samuel Peter. I don't know if y'all remember Samuel Peter, the former WBC heavyweight champion. Make a long story short, he supposed to fought. I forget who it was. He's supposed to fought this guy, big fight. I forget who it was. Supposed to be for $5 million. He fights the guy, or well, the training camp. We go to the training camp. That's the key factor. Training camp. A lot of people don't know. That's what makes elite fighters elite because they have training camps. You got all your money to pay your bills at home, so you don't have to focus on nothing but training. You got the training camp, the training expense. That's what it's called, the training expense money. Training expense money take care of all your bills at home, all your sparring partners, all the equipment you may need, all the equipment that your sparring partners may need, and the food and board for your sparring partners. So that fee is $1 million. Don King gave him $1 million for that. Of course, people try to lowball their sparring partners. Hey man, I'm gonna pay you $500 a week when really you should probably pay them $2,000. You know,
Yeah.
so you can keep that money for yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
So that being said, he did all that. They had bought his guys jogging suits. They have limos picking them up, taking them to the mall on the weekends, and he's buying necklaces and he doing all that kind of stuff. So fight happened. Sam won. He get his check, and it's $1 million. He looking at his check like, where the rest of my money? So he goes see Don. Don's an asshole. So he say, Don, man, where's my money? You know. He said, so instead of Don just cutting the chase and went straight to it, say what it was, he said, how much was all that champagne your ass drunk? How much you think those damn excursion limos cost? What else he say? All them jogging outfits for you and all your guys. That shit ain't free. That shit ain't free. He said, and all that stuff I had to do to promote and sell those tickets, which is none of Sam's fault. But so he said that, and then he said, so he like, he said, so what you gonna do about it? How much money you got in your bank account? What $5-10 million in your bank account? You don't even have enough money to take me to court, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of my office. So it was like, damn. All right, yeah, that made me want to whoop him too. So I understand why those guys, why Zab jumped him and Mike Tyson beat him up. I get it now. You know what I mean? But
For real.
But yeah, but Felix Trinidad loved that man for some reason. He started and ended his whole career with that guy. It's different.
Hey, you being a professional fighter yourself, have you ever dealt with any janky promoters yourself?
Yep, that's the reason why you know me.
Yeah, I
they,
feel
they,
it.
yeah, because they man, my career I was 13-0. I was ranked by the WBO.
From
And
what weight class?
at lightweight.
Okay.
And me and so they kept coaxing me into taking this fight on Showtime against Anthony Peterson on a week notice.
Yeah.
I'm undefeated. I shouldn't be fighting nobody on no week's notice. I shouldn't be
Yeah.
fighting nobody on no short term. I just told you guys about training expense fees.
Yeah.
I didn't have none of that. I'm going in there off of straight nuts and guts, you know? So with that being said, now to get to that point, 13-0 and ranked by these guys is because of I fought decent fighters. I fought guys that was, amateur standouts, guys who won national Golden Gloves and things like that. I beat those guys, They was prospects and stuff like that, and they was on their way. But I was in the way and I beat them, and that derailed their career a little bit and stuff like that. They seen all the those sanctioning bodies, seen all those 8-round fights and because you have to have a certain amount of 8-round fights and a certain amount of 10-round fights to get ranked by these sanctioned bodies like WBC, WBA, IBF, and
Yeah.
WBO. And then once you get one of those, you probably want to get a regional belt like a NABO, USBA, NABF. You get one of those, you're automatically in the top 15 in the world. You can fight for a world title.
Or a silver belt. Yeah. That's why they
Yeah.
go for silver champions first.
Yep. Nowadays, at that time when I was doing that, it wasn't even no such thing as a silver title. Now it's a silver
All right.
title, interim title,
Yeah.
regular title, super, you know what I mean? Super.
Yeah,
Yeah, all
so
these
many. Oh my goodness, man. Like you see what they just did to Usyk. He win the title the next day. They take the IBF. What the fudge is up with this, man? Like
It's
they're
a
just
money
showing how
scheme.
corrupt more. Yes, they're just showing
Money scheme.
how it's not about how the fighter does. It's all about what's best for their promotion, for their,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, their belt. It's
Yep.
fucked up.
Yep. Yep. That's the game, and they do that because whatever holds the word champion or title is money connected to it. Strip him.
Yeah.
People want to see, you know, his fans, his followers, and people who know him want to see him fight.
Yeah,
And
but
that's how
everybody knows now that Usyk is undefeated, undisputed.
undisputed.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Undefeated and undisputed. So it's like everybody knows that. So for you to give somebody else a belt that he didn't lose just to try to make somebody else money and try to bring some more money somewhere else, that's stupid as fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
it
and
is,
I
man.
don't feel like it's gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
let's really quick.
Okay.
Let's. I guess our other coach is in the backstage. Let's bring on Anomaly also.
Okay.
Boom! There he is.
There
Hey,
you go. What
Ron.
up? What up,
What's
Ron?
going on, Coach?
Wrong.
I'm
All
listening
right.
in on you, brother. Yeah,
Oh,
Don
okay.
King is a thug.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just what it was, man. And I remember, like I was saying to Viking, uh, you know, I had got suspended in my prime of my life. They said I owed some money. The commission put a suspension on me, indefinite. I couldn't box no one on planet Earth, no matter
Oh,
what they said I owed some money that I didn't owe the guy, and it was my word against his. And the commission said had a fuck you type of thing towards me. So
well,
all the
they're just going to go where the money's at, and whoever gives them the most money is the one that they're going to listen to.
yep, and
It's a, it's a,
exactly. So
it's a, it's organized. It's legal organized crime. I mean,
yep,
it's serious.
Facts.
I
yep,
don't
they
think
the
anybody
mob.
got trained with like Don King. Nobody I trained with liked him.
Yep, nobody
And I
Yeah.
liked him.
heard a lot of
You
stuff.
make
Yeah,
you make money, and it's like a gang. You
yeah,
know, you
it
go
is.
with these people to make some money, or you gonna go sell dope with these people to make some money. Which one? Who's the better people you want to go with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What better avenue? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You
what
gotta
that
pick
better
an
avenue?
avenue. Which one?
Hey,
Yep.
Coach White.
But yes, sir.
I got. Sorry to interrupt, but I got
No
a.
problem. No problem.
Before I forget, I got a matchup for Malik this weekend.
Okay.
So he's down to 155 now. He's currently the 170-pound champion, but I found a fighter that's fought out here a few times named Slim Gotti, 155. So I'm going to let Malik fight Slim Gotti for the 155-pound boxing title. You know, if Malik wins the title, he's got to give up the 170, but he'll be the 155. After that point, I'm going to reach out to our former champion, Golden Hands, and I'm going to see if we can get them to do a fight possibly in July at the anniversary event.
Okay,
So,
that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm texting them right now.
okay, cool. But
Yeah,
that should be locked in. I talked to Slim Gotti this about an hour ago, and yeah. So
Is he training somewhere now?
I have no idea. It's hard to communicate with him. Just because, yeah.
He was training here for a while, and then he got out and got some wins, and then thought he had everything under control. And I don't know.
Southeast,
wow.
you know.
I got Malik all day on this one, though.
Yeah.
I think
On
it'll
both
still
of
be a
them.
really good matchup. So
Yeah.
You may match up power. Bunch of
We got-
haymakers and shit.
Slim Gotti's a taller guy with a long reach, you know, and he did get significantly better training with you and you know, and so I think it's gonna depend on, like, you know, what he's been doing since then. So
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully he didn't forget it because he's gonna need it.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, I think he already forgot some of it just from watching. Because people come in, I don't know. It's kind of like getting a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. They get their blue belt and they disappear. And
Yeah.
somebody go out and they get a win, and they kind of, I don't need to train anymore. I know what I'm doing. And there's so much more you can add to it. I mean, you only can teach somebody from whatever level they're at. You can't,
right.
you got to build a base and then keep building on it. But
Yep.
You can forget stuff, man. I haven't done any jiu-jitsu in so long. You know, if I got in there right now, I wouldn't even know quarter of what I knew before. I got to start getting. I really do. Look, we're going to be doing this big training camp coming up, and I'm going to be working out with the fighters just as much as they are. I'm thinking by November, I'm going to also be in hopefully really good shape. I've already started with some of the dieting stuff, but the workout thing is next. But I just can't say enough how excited about this whole thing I am, and I mean just
I'm ecstatic.
Everything about it. I did want to go over really quick just some of the other matchups I have for this Saturday, just to get them out of the way. But I got Trini versus Spider Monkey, female MMA. I got 9 Ether Being versus Karate Gandalf in boxing. I got 360-pound Juggernaut versus the 450-pound Earthquake in boxing.
That should be exciting.
That's going to be a ground shaker.
I hope my cage survives.
Cage going to be moving.
We got Nathan Perry, the Pillar, versus Peter Parker in MMA. We got Pappas versus No Limit in MMA. We got Ninja Steve versus the Neon Dawn in boxing. We got 300-pound Ryan versus 300-pound Ronin, MMA. We got the trilogy match. Sanj versus Soul, MMA. They fought boxing, they fought kickboxing, and now they're going to fight MMA. They are both 1-1 against each other. I'm excited about that. I got Dorian, who is 2-0 in the Scrapyard, versus High Speed in MMA. I got A-Rod versus Black Panther in boxing. And that's what and then the Maliko Goon versus Slim Gotti. So I got about 16 matchups made so far. Hopefully that'll get us rolling Saturday. So everybody be on time, please.
Showing up at 11.
Huh?
I show up at 11 o'clock.
Well, we might start before then, but.
Yeah, I tell you, we need to have a thing. If somebody comes in after the fighters brief, that they need to be briefed by somebody, because, you know, some people just don't know the rules, you know. Or
I'm probably gonna have to pick a referee that's not in the ring currently, and give them a quick run through of the rules. Very important. There's definitely a few things. I got a couple different people that are interested in helping with refereeing. So I'll introduce you guys to them. We got a couple new nurses training out there. So as some of you may or may not know, La Arena has moved away. So we will not be having him out here to referee and compete for consistently, as well as his mom will be moving after this event. So Abby is one of our nurses, and
both of them going to be sorely missed.
Very much so.
Yeah.
So if you are in the area, Washington State, and you're interested in being a referee and have some credentials as well as a nurse, get a hold of us. We will we'll talk. But tell me, let's talk a little bit more about the invasion for the coaches. You guys, I don't have any specific questions for you. Sorry, I'm unprepared, but I just kind of want to know your take on it. And we're going to be splitting up our training between a couple different locations. So we're working with Jose Benavides Sr. at the Benavides Gym, and Burrito, who has Burrito Kickboxing. I think it's just the gym name might have changed, but that's in Tacoma. So we're going to be going back.
Burrito's Boxing.
Burrito's Boxing.
Burrito.
Yep. So
Tacoma, and then Benavides Gym is up in by SeaTac.
Berrien, yeah.
And Berrien,
yeah.
So we'll have the 4 coaches training the fighters at different locations, and periodically we're going to be getting together for, full on everybody, all the fighters and all the coaches doing some sparring and everything. So
maybe even video, looking at video, talking boxing,
Yep.
I feel that's very important, because sometimes we can talk to somebody in the gym and tell them stuff, and they may not quite get it, So we sit back, watch film, and just talk boxing, talk strategy, and I think that'll do. I think that'll do everybody good.
Yeah, and we have access to their opponent's footage, so why not prepare? I know at the scrapyard you can't really do it because you don't know who you're going to fight most of the time, but with this, you got time to prepare for your opponent, their size, their strengths, their weaknesses. You can make adjustments to how you fight.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That's cool. Sound good to me. Oh yeah, and another thing, I talked to Manny Durham. He's out in Seattle.
In Seattle, yeah.
He has the doors open for us too, so we could go there too and train.
That's my boy.
More practice,
I fuck with Manny.
Oh, okay.
Nomad boxing.
I don't want anybody to say it because it's not public, but we do got a special guest coming out to say hi this weekend, so everybody will find out, when on Saturday when they see, but that's going to be neat. We've recently made some connections with some people, and you'll know what I mean. Tune into the live Saturday, May 25th, Streetbeefs Scrapyard YouTube channel, full live event. It'll be streaming all day long.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Had to throw that little shameless plug in there. So
Plug.
One of the things I'd like to get going, for the coaching side of it is I always like to start out with a little bit of road work just to get a little sweat on, and I try to teach people how to walk. As far as there's guys that really don't even know how to. I'm talking about Coach Light walking.
Yep.
Step punch, and the best way to teach somebody how to do that is do a little road work and then watch when your hands come out, and then that's when the punch comes out. It's such a natural move. Say again?
Yeah, and making them go forward and backwards. You got to go forward and backwards. If you however you move forward, you have to be able to move backwards the same way.
Exactly. You need to be punching when you're going backwards. Yeah, exactly. But when you step back, go the left foot, and when you throw the left punch, step back with the right, throw the right punch. It's if you're backing up, and you really. Honestly, I don't want to see anybody backing up if at all possible. I'd rather see them cutting angles and pushing in. But that's not always the case, And but if you are backing up, you need to be hammering every time. The best example I've seen of how it's supposed to work is when I think it was High Speed when he went against
Malik.
No, when he went against
sorry,
he went against Fair Play. And then he actually tagged Fair Play a couple of times. Fair Play backed up, took a step back, and then just after he planted his foot, he just launched it and pretty much KO'd High Speed. Yeah.
Well, this first
that was a perfect example of it.
Definitely, this first training camp where we're really gonna find out about all the fighters, and I 100% agree. Starting out with the basics and building up from there. That way, everybody's on the same level, and we're not trying to correct things that are pretty basic, down the road.
Yeah.
Malik just texted me. He said he will fight Slim Gotti.
Cool. I know he would. I knew he would. That's the thing. You guys that for everybody that picks for the UK, even everybody on here, Crazy Legs too. That's like a champion mentality when you're willing to fight anybody. I do get people out there that are really selective on who they pick, and that's fine. But for the people that want to come out there and really grow and become, professionals eventually and fight for belts and that stuff. I mean, as long as it's in their weight class, they will fight absolutely anybody. So champ shit right there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, in boxing, I know in boxing that when you're on top of or when I was on top of my game, I would have gone against anybody because I went against everybody as far as light actually the lighter weights lit me up pretty good. The bigger weights, I could move around them a lot better. But yeah, it's just that way, you know. The light, like when I sparred Manny Calloway the first time, I thought, holy crap, man, he lit me up like a Christmas tree. And then I got to where I could handle him some, and then when the big guys got after me, I was able to move around them a lot better.
We got Businessman is asking if the fighters are going to train together. Yes, not all the time. It's going to depend on schedules and locations on some of their more regular training, but we are going to be meeting up and training in different places and as a team on certain days also.
Yeah.
That's a good reason to, or it's a good way to get coaching from all the coaches also, because if you're training under the same two coaches, you know, being able to train with the other two coaches sometimes, you know, they might see things that we might be missing too. So
yeah. I keep forgetting to send Lynn that warm up. I know he was saying something about a warm up, but it's pretty simple because you know, these guys are not fighting long rounds, you know, so
4 2-minute rounds. Yep.
Yeah, so you don't want to warm up too long. Get
That's
your
like
body trained to go a long time before you loosen up. You know what I mean? Then the fight be over by the time, you know, we don't need that. So, you know, I'm just gonna say it to you guys. So if any of you guys get a chance to talk to Lynn, y'all could tell him. But yeah, just simple stuff like jump rope for, like, if the fight is three rounds, jump for 9 minutes. Jump rope for 9 minutes. Get the muscles warm first.
Yeah.
This is what I taught. I know everybody probably warm up different, was told different, taught different, but I was told to jump rope, warm the muscles up first. You don't never want to stretch your muscles cold because you could tear the muscle and all
Exactly.
that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Get them warm.
Warm.
I am so bad at that. That's why when I jump in there for those grappling matches I used to do, I did not warm up for any of those, and I was like, I was thrashed the next day. Like it wasn't that my back was out, it's that my muscles were all torn in my back, you know, and everything else. I was just, no, definitely.
I know the feeling because I didn't like warming up when I was a kid. Who we boxing today? I come in there talking stuff. Who we boxing today?
You want to go in cold?
You know, I'm off the street. I'm in my clothes. You know, so I'm in my street clothes. I'm ready to box. I ain't warm up at all.
That's just how it is with all kids though. These kids don't want to do the training. They want to just fight and spar and, you know what I'm saying, do minimize stuff, little stuff, but they ain't trying to do long jump ropes. They ain't trying to do none of that long mitt work.
You're
couple
right.
rounds.
But as time goes on, you realize doing those things like that, you taking care of your body. When you take care of your body younger, it'll take care of you while you're old, you know, or older. Why you trying to do it?
One of the things I'd like to put in a warm up, you tell me what you guys think, you know, is the speed drill. Nobody else does it. You know, I've done a speed drill when I was being coached to box, and now I have people doing it in as far as throwing punches and slipping and countering off their punch. You know, it works so good. It gets people to watch the hips, and you can watch so many things just from doing speed drill. You know, you can see your fighter's eyes and see if he's looking in your eyes, and that, which is a big mistake a lot of boxers do, is looking in their eyes. You know,
right.
Yeah.
The eyes may be able to hit you.
No, you got pretty eyes, man.
Eyes up there.
The next thing you know, they get blocked.
Right.
But yeah, looking in the eyes and make sure they're keeping their hands up, you know, or keeping a good guard up, you know, whichever, you know, either a bladed guard or I love the kids or peekaboo guard, you know, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's you know, you watch so many things just from that from a coaching perspective, and give them a couple of rounds of speed drills, you know, like a 1-2-2-1 speed drill, and 3-4-4-3 speed drill, you know, where you slipping hooks or bobbing weaving hooks.
Yeah. Man, that's all awesome.
Yeah.
And another thing I wanted to tell you guys, you know, everybody on here, you know, especially the fighters, So, because I'm gonna be helping you guys, I'm gonna be training you guys a little bit, helping you guys. I'm not gonna try to change your style. I'm not gonna make you uncomfortable trying to be somebody that you're not. If you fight like Mike Tyson, I'm not gonna try to make you move like Muhammad Ali. I'm not gonna change. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make you go from Kobe Bryant to Shaquille O'Neal. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna let you be you.
Shout out
Yeah,
Shaquille O'Neal.
yeah. Just to second that, Coach White, is the same thing here. You know, I'm going to show you what I know, and then you can use it, or put it in your hip pocket, or you can if it doesn't work for you, that's fine. But I'm just going to use some extra tools that possibly you can use down the road. But
right, exactly.
You can't really, especially some of these guys that are already trained and stuff and doing certain things certain ways. No way you're going to change them, but you can give them something they can put in their hip pocket and use it if they need it.
Right. And I always, like, with me, with the guys I train, I done trained Lights Out a little bit. His style is so unorthodox.
Yeah.
I can't really set, if I was to set him down and give him the book, it'll mess him up. It'll throw him off because he's so used to fighting a certain way all his time. So, all I could do is try to help him a little bit. But like you, Viking, I can see the pendulum step working really well for you.
Yeah.
That's something I want to show you and work with you on. You
tightening my punches, tightening my hooks, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, snapping out my straights more.
I'm gonna show you how to
That's
knock
stuff I need to
out
work
with that
on.
too.
Let's not give out too much of our secrets, though.
Yeah. And you, Crazy Legs, I want to work on your upper body movement.
Upper body movement.
Your upper
I'm not part of the. I'm not part of the team, Coach. But yeah, I feel it. Like
Hey,
I'm in.
Hey,
you know
you
what?
gonna
Though,
end
you
up
could
being
be in the future.
You just got to see
And-
my. I've been working on. I've been. Goddamn, I can't talk. I've been training hard in the last couple of months. Like you just have to see me this coming week, this weekend.
Because all I do, man, when as a fighter, man, and a fighter and a coach and a person who's been watching boxing all their life, all I do is see things that I can, how to make it, to add a little twang to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To what they got.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have people
I
coming
believe
in.
I believe it.
We're gonna have people coming in and sparring with our fighters, also getting them ready for this. So everybody that comes in, especially if they're scrapyard fighters, can benefit from tips and myself included. Like if I'm getting these guys ready, like I want tips on what I'm doing also, because I can improve.
You a stocky dude, Steve. Head movement and feints and the footwork. You get you good at that, man, you'll beat half the world. You ain't have to be in shape, you'll be half the world. Ask Coach Ron. That's footwork and head, man. You got footwork and
the thing of it
head
is, head movement. People think head movement doesn't have footwork involved, but head movement is footwork. As far as you shouldn't be doing this and this. You should be doing your footwork and getting that head movement.
Yep.
Well, I feel like with using the shell a lot, I turn my body a lot.
Block.
And
you tend to block a lot instead of slip.
I deflect off my shoulder, but yeah, I guess that's a block also. But you're right, because slipping would be more active, and I'm not in as good a shape as I should be, so I'm not as active. I tend to just.
He's a fat boy.
I'm a fat boy.
Well, I mean, when I got guys training, I don't know, maybe Crazy Legs can attest to this, but it's like doing a whole shitload of squats, little micro squats, because you're constantly squatting and getting down, coming back up, getting down, coming back up. Your legs are working the whole time.
Yep.
If your arms get tired first, you're doing something wrong.
You're right. You're putting too much. It's too much of an arm punch. You're arm punching.
Yeah, or you got your guards wrong or whatever. You gotta have your arms relaxed. Gotta be relaxed.
Let it rest on your body. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Let it rest on your body. Yep. That's it. That's it right there. But yeah, I can't wait to work with you guys. I can't wait to see the results of what we gonna have when we go see UK, because I think we're gonna get some stoppages.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna get some stoppages. I'm gonna tell you, my dream watching, you know, when you on the amateur level, always looking at the people who win it all. Who was winning it all in my eyes and at my time was Cuba. Cuba kicked our ass every chance they seen us.
Yeah.
And that coach, I want to be like that coach, man. That same coach who been training people from the 76 Olympics on out to like 2000. Man, he had so many people beat our asses. It didn't make no sense. And all I did was
they were mentioning all that stuff on at the silver course, and it made sense that Cuba was doing that. And now Europe's doing the same thing. That they kind of modeled after Cuba, but it all goes back. A lot of the things that our U.S. boxers are ignoring the basics, you know. And you gotta have those basics down. You have to.
Yep. And they leaving it out. Simple stuff like jabs. You look at a lot of these world champions making $85 million per fight, don't even have a jab. How are you the best in the world and your basics is not even good?
Yeah.
That's the game. That's the politics of the game now.
Well, the jab is everything. You don't even have to touch anybody with your jab. You just got to get it out there and see how your opponent reacts.
Right. Exactly. You can halfway there, make it look like you coming and turn it into a hook. And that might not that might end the fight.
Yeah.
That might end the fight. You know.
I'm not going to go into some of the stuff I like to do, but yeah. We just touched on some
show
stuff.
us when the time is right, Ron.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we gonna get to it. I just wanted to introduce myself to you guys on the coaching level. We see each other at the fights, but you guys, as far as knowing who I am as far as training wise, that's what I want to do. I just want to make sure you're balanced. I want to make sure your defense is good and you're protected. So at the end of the fight,
just a brutal game of tag.
Brutal game of tag. That's it. And
don't
you go
get
home.
Touched. If you're not getting touched, they're not winning. And if you're touching them, you're winning. If you're hitting them hard, you're gonna win. I mean, it's no two ways about it.
And the only way they can beat you is they cheat you.
Even if you don't knock them out, make it so cut and clear that the judges can't judge against you.
Yep.
Don't let them touch you.
That's it. And that's what I'm about, man. I'm all about defense. If they cheated you, at least you go home happy, face unmarked.
Yeah, go home pretty.
Your head.
Go home pretty.
Go home pretty. You can still kiss the kids. You won't scare the kids.
If the judges cheated you, make sure that your opponent goes home wearing an ass whooping.
Yeah, right. Cut up, messed up, bruised up. That's it.
That was one way that I knew that I started to get a little bit better when I was training, was when I would go on these hard sessions with my coach, how less frequently I was getting black eyes and bloody noses, and how less beat up I was once my defense started to get a little bit better. So
I get more tagged up doing jiu-jitsu than I do in boxing.
Well, that's because you're not expecting to get punched in the face in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, good. I got kneed in the nose the other night.
Oh, snap.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Yeah. Wow. But yeah, man. I think we're gonna have some good stuff going on, guys. I really do. I just and I can't wait to help out and give out my expertise and my wisdom and on the long journey I've been on, to help you guys out.
Yeah. There's some stuff I've been wanting to show some tall people, and really never worked with many tall people. But Thomas, there's some stuff I'd really love to share with you, brother. Oh, where's Thomas? He's gone.
All right. Hey, we got a diverse set of height differences here too.
Yes.
We got, I think our shortest fighters either Malik or Professor X or Lights Out, and then we got Epic Tan and Viking Warrior. Epic Tan, what is his height? Is he 6'7", 6'8"?
He's a tall ass nigga. Well, yeah.
I know he's really
he's tall ass. Well, he's close to Viking's height, so like they're neck and
he's
neck.
definitely taller. It's like somebody swinging a baseball bat at you. You gotta get out of the way of the baseball bat and go. Like
Wow.
Yeah, I've only
Yeah,
sparred
that's
Tan a
long.
couple times, but geez.
There's some good counter stuff I'd love to go over with Viking and Epic on, just I know Coach White's probably thinking the same stuff. Some nice counter shots you can do as a tall guy.
Yeah.
Make them miss, make them pay.
Yeah, and how we can do it, Ron, I don't want to conflict anything that you're trying to do with these guys. So we just have to get more on the same page about things. So
I'd almost, just from talking to you the other night, brother, I got a feeling we're probably on the same page.
we probably are. Yeah, we probably are. It was crazy because when I was in Vegas, we used to. It was me and this Cuban defective coach from who defected from the Cuban team, and he didn't speak much English.
Yeah,
but it worked. So if we can make it work, we can make it work.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can make it work because at least we know same language.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So certain things I was just swinging off of. I was just swinging off what he was doing. He was kind of swinging off of what I was doing. So we kind of, we was able to make it work. So yeah. And then we had a little Devin Haney working with the kids, the little bitty kids. This is when he was younger. This is when he was about 14. Yep. Devin was always a rich kid. Yeah, he was rich. He was born rich. Yeah.
One of the things I don't know how tall you are, Coach, but I was 6'1", 170, and I was always the shortest guy. So I learned to fight inside.
That was my main thing most of the time because I had short punching was my first coach's bread and butter.
Yep. Get inside and bang.
Yep. It was only bad. It was bad for amateur boxing, especially in Chicago, because the guys in Chicago, boxing is very political, especially in strong cities like Chicago.
Crazy down.
Yeah.
Somebody call a medic.
Crazy down.
He'll be okay.
What's up in Chicago again now, Boston?
Yeah, I was just saying it's the politics in amateur boxing was so strong and so political. Especially in Chicago, especially back then. Chicago was putting out 2 Chicago fighters on the Olympic team every Olympiad. 88, 92, 96, you know what I'm saying? 1 in 2000 in the Chicago, it was another alternate, on the 2000 team. So yeah, it was a lot of guys. So it was tough. It's all about where you from and who you with and what gym you was from. That's how they judge the fight.
Yeah, who knows who? Who knows who for the most part?
Who knows who's good with these whatever, or you know what I mean? It was crazy. So a lot of times you can go out there and you have the guy, your back is against the ropes, and you probably nailing the heck out the guy. But if you're short punches, all the judges can't see it.
Yeah.
You're like, boom, bam, bam, bam. They probably won't even see those shots. The person behind me definitely can't see it because it's just short. It's right here.
One thing's nice about it, though, if you're pulling it off right, they'll see the results of it, though.
They'll see But the good thing about it is that what I learned throughout it all, if you know how to box on the outside, cool. Box mid-range, cool. Box short, close, cool. Up close, cool. So no matter where they go,
exactly,
they in trouble.
Oh yeah.
That's the good thing about it. And short punches was one of my main things because there was a lot of times I'll knock a guy down or out with a short punch that the referee didn't even see it coming. Didn't even see it go. So I was like, dang, what was that? Because it was so short and quick, the guy didn't expect it, especially if it was a counter.
What I hated about the amateurs is when I was fighting is every time I'd get somebody lit up, they'd give them an 8 count, and I'd
give them a chance.
That's where because you think, oh, I got him. The next thing you know, referee stepping in and they're getting an 8 count, and
Yeah.
And they always, and by the time I get that second 8 count, they're running. So, you know,
Yep.
and I won the match, but, you know, just because they're running away from me, though.
Yeah. Yep. And that's the amateurs. That was that was our thing. We was always saying, my coach always used to tell me, I'll be a better pro than an amateur. Don't worry about it. 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 And it was like, it's hard to not worry about it. You
Yeah.
know, but I get it now. As time went on, I got older, I get it now.
Yeah.
You know, and now, and as I thought it was just me, man, everybody got cheated like that.
Yeah.
Everybody got done like that. Floyd Mayweather, everybody got robbed for a few times.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Well, I legitimately lost my first match, you know, but it was against I was kickboxing and I lost my first match against a boxer. And that's where I got the boxing experience. And then
got in that. Okay.
And everything I won after that, it was hands. I mean, it was, you know.
Yeah.
Hands. And yeah, get people in trouble and they give them time to recover. And by the time they get that second 8 count, they're on their heels, you know, they're running.
Yeah.
So that's when I started learning how to cut people off and try to corral them into my corner if I could.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah. That was my thing, man. We, you know, I was a very strong little guy. Very strong little guy. Yep. I remember those days. Giving people pairs of 8 count. I used to somebody got an 8 count every fight I had, just about.
Oh yeah.
About at least about 60 something fights, man. People got majority of those people, except for maybe like 10 fights, people that got 8 counted. So, you know, and if I would have really went down in weight, I probably would have been even more dominant, but I didn't. But it's okay, you know. Now I'm just gonna show you guys, help you guys, show you guys how to do it.
Oh, Manny Galloway, if you're out there, hello, brother. I really appreciate everything I learned training with you. Wayne Powell, if you're out there, I love training with you too, man. And God bless him. Tiny, I know you're gone, but man, I really learned a lot from you.
Yeah.
Shout out nephew, Soul. Thanks for watching, guys. I do have one thing I want to bring up. You know, we are exclusively using the HKA gloves out here at the Scrapyard. I don't know if everybody knows that, but they are our glove sponsor, and we have plenty pairs of new gloves for people to use. We've run into some issues with people bringing their old shitty gloves out, stuff peeling off them, people bringing the wrong size gloves on purpose. Yeah. So we are going full on with that. Now, HKA has been making custom gloves for us. They send us a full box of brand new gloves every so often, and I never sell them. You know, I give them out if I feel like giving out some gloves. And what I'm going to do with the old ones is I'm going to have some of the fighters sign the old ones that we're going to retire, and we'll give them away to somebody or something like that. Or if we have a special guest come to the Scrapyard, maybe I'll get a special pair of gloves and have the special guest sign them. But what I'm getting at is we're going to be doing a new design for the HKA gloves. Now, I like the design that's on there, but you know, I want to do something different. And coincidentally, I was kind of thinking about using this new logo. And how I found this new logo was I was doing a Google search of our t-shirts, and this logo came up that I'd never seen before. It was our boxing glove, the Sasquatch face, except it had the snake like wrapped around it. So I followed, you know, the trail of where it came from, and come to find out somebody had basically tried to make a website named Scrapyard Official and all this stuff. They made this really high quality logo, and they're trying to steal our likeness. And so I stole their logo, and I'm going to use their logo because it's really nice, and it says Streetbeefs Scrapyard on it. So that most likely will be the logo that we're going to use. But I'm going to talk with HKA about the actual glove design, maybe do some cool graffiti or something on them. But yeah, so that's the gloves are going to be in the works on that.
Hey, Steve.
What's up?
Just a thought, brother. why don't you? I mean, it might be a good idea, you know, for subscribers is do a random pick some subscribers or something. Try to find some way to
Ron.
select
I like
subscribers.
That. Yep, I like that.
This shit live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought this was just between us.
No, man.
Yeah, when I found that out, I started filtering a little bit.
Were you not reading the comments?
I'm giving away secrets and shit.
There's comments being posted all over on the right.
Everyone's.
I see live right up there. I didn't even realize it. Then I just thought about what y'all saying, like giving away.
Honestly, I think you'll be all right. Yeah, I think you'll be all right. But
I don't think I gave away too much.
No,
you're good.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So that was
she said, "Hope so."
This shit's live.
Hey, we didn't do it, Coach. We didn't do anything more than like telling the pilot, say, if you want to go up, pull back on the stick. You want to go down, push forward on the stick. That's about all we did. We're not showing any technique.
No, we're not showing that.
We're good. You guys didn't overshare or anything like that.
I wish I was part of the group.
If anything, they know our guys is going to be trained well.
Oh yeah,
yes, they will be.
Yep,
they ain't gonna be ready. Their opponents ain't gonna be ready. So
yeah. Wow. I just I'm my bad, guys. My bad.
Mind blown. It's all good. It happened.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it. I forgot. I'm looking dead at the sign that say live, and I didn't even think about it.
It's cool. So let's kind of start wrapping this thing up a little bit, guys.
Okay.
You guys, well, first I want to thank Coach White and Coach Anomaly for coming on the show and
thank you.
No problem.
Talk a little bit about the big opportunities in the event coming up. So thanks, guys.
No problem.
We'll definitely be talking a lot more here soon.
Okay.
But you guys got anything you want to say? You want to shout out anybody or do anything like that?
Shout out Stephen Thompson. Shout out Chet Congo. Shout out Demetrius Johnson for showing the scrapyard stuff. Doing breakdowns. Shout out everybody that does helps us out there. Any other names you could think of, Steve? Or
I mean, anybody that really watches what we do and likes what we do and supports us. Shout
out Benavides Gym.
Benavides. Yeah. Shout out our sponsors, Calvacado, HKA USA, Peixoto, Sasquatch.
Coach White. Coach White.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, man.
Gotta say thanks to Len too. LB3 also.
Shout out Crazy Legs there. Shout out Crazy Legs.
Yeah, Crazy Legs.
Hey.
Yep, Crazy Legs.
Shout out Thomas there.
Yeah, Crazy Legs.
Thomas.
Steve. Viking.
Hey, I appreciate you guys, man. Shout out my wife, shout out my kids, shout out everybody that, supports me. I support y'all. And even if you don't support me, I still support y'all. So at the end of the day, I love everybody. Hope y'all have a blessed night. Thank you for everybody coming on here and showing love to us. We appreciate y'all. Shout out Daniel. Shout out everybody on the West Coast. And Scrapyard all day, baby.
All right, indeed.
Shout out Diesel too.
I got a shout out. Shout out to Gary, Indiana. Shout out to Chicago, Illinois, and my first coach, Roosevelt Schuler. Even though he might be mad at me, but I still love you. Yep.
Right.
I selfish. Shout out to Team Karma. My team. We going places. And shout out to my cats. They're assholes, but they're lovely.
Yeah.
I think we done shouted everybody out.
Yeah, I think we got it out, man.
Yeah.
Shout out my
wife.
wife.
I wish I was going the trip with y'all, but fuck it.
Yeah.
There'll be more.
Vegas.
There'll be more.
We're going to have more. Yeah, we're going to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas again.
Oh, yeah, we got it.
I don't know. You went last time, man. I don't know. I'm traumatized last time.
Whatever. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. I'm out.
Indeed.
In the world of street beefs, warriors are forged in the heat of battle. But now, a new challenge arises. The East Coast fighters are coming to invade the West Coast branch. East meets West in an epic showdown of strength, skill, and determination. One group comes to conquer, the other is defending their turf. When two mighty forces collide, destruction is the only outcome. Who will emerge victorious? Whose flag will wave triumphantly in the wind? Street Beefs West Coast presents the East Coast Invasion.